All right.
Welcome. Welcome, welcome. It's a Sunday.
There you go.
Oh, now I get the mouse back. Okay.
Yeah, because for some reason you always, if you have control of it, you fail at doing our introduction.
I know. It's a fail. And I have an end thing, and I keep forgetting to do that too. So,
Yeah. No, I think you click it too many times, is what you do.
yeah, well, I'll click it.
And then,
like double click, and then it comes on and goes off.
Yep.
So, anyways, it is our Sunday therapy session. We're not professional, we're licensed. Don't take our damn advice. And we don't ask for any money. Just pay attention. That's it. Otherwise, we're good to go. And it's Tim. Hello, Tim. How are you, sir?
Tim's the first one?
Nice. Tim, you're working on your aliens, right? Like today. So that's good. We got our butts pretty much kicked. So
Hey now, not all of us.
you somehow survived, but yeah. So 6 left.
Are you painting them as well, or are you just building?
Yeah, Ashley wants to know. Curious minds want to know. Well, welcome everyone. What?
Well, I'm trying to get into our Facebook one, but it said unavailable.
There you go. Because it takes a minute.
So that way we know when it pops up who's playing it or who's in there.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. So. Well, Tim, I'll tell you what. It's going to be interesting next week because today was just kind of the walkthrough, more of a refresher for us or some of the newer people who asked. And next week's going to be, what are we going to do?
So the next week we have the Unlimited Badass expansion pack that Greg bought. They are being painted. They're sitting right there. I got 3.
It's those guys.
Yeah, it's these guys right here. I got 3 out of the 6 done. But I'm going to work up on Keegan's mech.
For Alpha Strike.
Because I got him and I got one other one that I'm painting. And so we're going to do a rescue mission. So that's what we kind of discussed. Hello, Brian from World War II.
Hey, Brian.
But we're going to take the new characters, and basically they saw the Queen take out Hicks and Hudson were the 2 that actually got captured. The Queen took them off and did whatever. So the 6 new guys basically are going to do the rescue mission. And then we are going to try, we'll see how it goes. We might do, not next week, but the week after, do a supply gathering.
The only drawback to it is when you're done with the game, whatever cards you have left
is what you get
stuck with. And what figures you have left after the first mission is what goes to the second. And so...
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you're right there. World War II. They will be impregnated by them at that point. So we decided to pull in the expansion team because that lets us start with a full deck. Otherwise, I don't know, because the mission has scenarios. So yeah, that's what'll happen with black pieces. It'll add it. I figured you could always, if you get creative, take a little bit of hot glue and put some, like drool on them, and then gloss it up, make it look like they're drooling a little bit. Like, I don't know. That's an idea. But the game went pretty good today. Just, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough next time around. Well, there you guys go. You're chit-chatting. That's cool. Oh, so it's been a fun day so far. And Ashley now is painting up. Well, you can't really see it on our camera because she's off the camera, but...
Well, it's a little...
Doing Keegan's mech for battle.
So this guy's name is Warhammer. So to piss Keegan off, I'm painting him as a Space Marine.
That'll get him. I think that'll get him anyways. It may as well.
So right now I'm just highlighting with some lighter blue because I did do that technical, what is it? Space Marine blue, ultramarine blue.
Ultramarine blue.
Yeah, ultramarine blue.
Yeah, Tim's getting his aliens built. So I will tell you, Tim, I almost feel like I should buy those extra aliens. Yeah, but you need more of the chits that go underneath them, the cardboard pieces, because there's only so much room. Are you painting it from the goodness of your own heart, Ashley? Weird World War II wants to know.
This guy?
Yeah.
I want him to look good.
So you're painting him out of competition?
Well, I mean, all the painting I've done for Keegan so far, these ones at least look good.
When Keegan finds out you painted ultramarine blue, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm kind of...
Oh, the Xenomorphs, yeah, they're fairly easy to paint. I mean, you could do highlighting on them and stuff.
What I did was I customed a like grayish blue.
Yeah.
And painted all of them that one, and then I took, oh shoot, what was it? Ironbreaker? Yeah, Ironbreaker, the lighter silver, and did like a dry brush of that over them. Is what I did to kind of give them that highlight.
Yeah, you can kind of do whatever you want to do with them.
I know Modeling for Advantage, Johnny B, I believe he painted his Xenos, kind of like a gray with a, hello Brian, with like a white kind of highlight.
Hello, Brian. Mini warm-up, sir. Yeah, so the Xenos, you can
do whatever you want.
Whatever you want, Tim, yeah.
I know with our queen that I painted her more of a greenish blue.
That's hard to tell.
Just to kind of offset them a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. But it is, his or her kind of thing. Whatever floats your boats.
Usually that's water. So I'd say a water-based paint then. What?
And Greg's painting his...
No, I'm not painting them anymore. I'm just touching up the apes.
Apes. Oh, you finally done with all of them?
Yeah, pretty much. But now I'm adding the skin tones to tiny little hands. So.
And Charles is back as well.
So as you guys noticed, I got that Stargate, so that's going to make things a little fun. So I've got to finish up the little guys I got. And Brian from Weird World War II, you had suggested like cowboys to fight them. So I thought that's pretty cool. So we found something that will fit that really well. Took a little bit of digging though, because
not a lot of places have the 15.
Surprisingly, a little harder than we thought it would be. But I'm not going to tell you too much more about these cowboys, but it's an interesting group. So,
well, people are just going to have to wait until they come in.
So what'll happen in Weird World War II is it will be the apes Western theme. They're going to come through that Stargate in a town that just dug up the Stargate. So we'll see.
Oh, is that the way we're going?
Something to that effect, yeah. Although I don't have a lot of... Oh, crap. Keegan's in here. Hey, Keegan. Hello, Charles. And let's see, mini warm-up. Yeah, it's been a productive day, sir, for us too. I'm glad you got 20 Greeks based. That's pretty good.
About time Brian gets shit done.
Smackdown.
Always.
And more bolt action. Okay, Weird World War II. What bolt actions? Can you be more specific? What did you get? Bolt action was a game that Ashley had looked at too a while back. The figures are bigger.
Those figures, I believe, are 28 millimeter.
Yeah, more like I think 32.
Maybe they were 32. Yeah, they were bigger.
They're bigger.
Way bigger.
They did make a Stargate game, Keegan. Yep. And the thing is, with the Stargate, the awesome thing with that series is literally it just, you're not going to run out of scenarios. You could literally go anywhere and come up with anything, and it could be a story. 28's Weird World War II says for bolt action.
That's what I thought.
I wasn't arguing with that. I just thought it was more like around 32 or so. They just seem to be bigger, the vehicles.
Well, I guess I got sick and tired of painting all those little bitty tiny guys. I wanted a little bit bigger, is what I looked into them for.
Yeah, they are much easier to paint. So Mini Wormut says Russians and U.S. infantry. Open
Nice.
Blitz and a British Canadian starter set. Oh, cool! You got a nice little.
Well, Brian got
selection.
all that stuff right before he did his painting contest.
Yeah, he
King and Assassin stuff, or no? Yeah, King and Assassin? No.
No. For what?
The hell games did he just buy?
Lord of the not Kings or Assassins. That's the one we were gonna.
Oh, that's the one Aries
we were
sent
gonna
us.
get back. Yeah, but probably shouldn't have gave that one away. It was fun.
Oh yeah, the girls were ticked that you did that.
Yeah.
I don't remember who won that either. T-Baggins?
I haven't heard from him in a long time. Not in a very long time.
I don't remember who won that. No, it was
I'm not confused, Mini Wormut. Both your names, Brian. So you, Mini Wormut, bought bolt action. The other Brian, Weird World War II, said that it was 28 millimeter because I thought it was 32. So no, I know what you're talking about. But that'll just give you some more stuff to paint there, Mini Wormut. Which is what you need, right? But yeah, so in some of those little pieces we bought, you can see how they look when they put together. Oh my goodness, Mini Wormut. At least it's all friendly banter, right? So Keegan, she's painting on your mech. It is Greg. Yes, it's Greg. At least that, or I answer to "Hey you" sometimes.
He answers to whatever you tell him to answer to.
No.
Ugh.
But I'll answer to "Hey you." Oh, okay, Weird World War II. We'll call you the veteran gamer and Mutt the newbie. Yeah. There you go, Mini Wormut. The other Brian sorted it out for us. So we're all good now.
Okay, and that's already started way before you even said anything.
What?
He's like, here comes the smack talk.
Oh, yeah. You got to have some sort of fun in life. Nobody's going to take it serious, really, anyways.
I have a rule, just don't call me late for dinner. Keegan, you have kids. If you're late for dinner, you're starving.
The kids will take it. They know no boundaries.
A couple of them do.
You're cool with that. Brian will take that. That'll be all right. But you got a lot of historical stuff too, Mini Wormut.
So Keegan, did you ever end up finding the Ninja Turtle? I gave him both of them back. The blue that I painted for him and the Ninja Turtle, and he can't seem to find the Ninja Turtle.
I wonder if one of the dogs got it.
Don't know.
It's plastic. Dogs like plastic.
He still has yet to find it. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Then paint, Mini Wormut. Paint. That's what Greg's doing. I put some flesh stuff on the apes, and now I'm going over that secondary set of the Russian troops that I got for Team Yankee, because they're needing that flesh shade too on, which I'm gonna have to get some more of. I really like this, the Flames of War skin shade. The stuff is really good, at least for me. It comes out the way I like it.
I've been using the Canon, the Citadel one on flesh.
That's flesh. This is the shade.
The shade. Sorry.
Yeah, you can use that. Just depends on what you want for flesh tone. I mean, I use the Vallejo's, just the basic skin tone in the bottle, and then I add that Flames of War skin shade, and comes out pretty good.
Wow, he even searched. Maybe Nala ate it.
Well, I'm not sure where it'd go if you even search between the house.
I mean, the only thing I could think of is a kid found it and took it home.
Yeah, it could be one of the neighborhood kids found it, Keegan. That's a possibility.
Because I sent it back with you when Clinton was over here Wednesday, whatever day it was. So it would have been late after they left, already dark.
Huh?
So I don't know.
Might have just been somebody found it and picked it up. All right, Charles says he's not sure if he has enough white indoor gray to do the hobgoblins and primer.
Oh, what are they? Do you have like a black or something that you can use? Or do you spray paint them like me and Greg do?
Spray paint them. You mean primer?
Primer. That's what he's talking about, right?
Yeah.
Primering. Yeah. So
I just use a spray can to spray primer most of my stuff, almost all of it.
Well, depending on what I need, like with these guys, I had to put something down because, yeah, that the contrast paint does not like to stick with any of this stuff.
It's already thin, that's why.
So I took a white and did that with this guy at least. Yes, your little itty bitty building. Yes, it's still here.
Is it? Oh, right there. Why, he wants to show it off, Keegan? Looks pretty smooth for I don't know. You're gonna have to do it. It won't show up there. Too much. You got too much light overhead.
Well, not for painting. It's not.
He did a little building there for like BattleTech.
It is for BattleTech. And it opens.
That's what I said for BattleTech. And the top opens.
But I don't know what he can really.
It slides. So
that.
I don't know. I mean, troops or something. I'm sure you can find something. The bigger buildings will
The bigger ones you could put like the building or break down the buildings and all that.
Well, the bigger ones have it set up so you can put the BattleTech cards in there and the dice. So the buildings actually carry your gaming supplies, which is pretty cool. Move.
I don't usually Primer any of my stuff unless I absolutely have to.
Well, it's just a preference.
I started to when I first got into painting Warhammer stuff. I started doing it, but they ended up being like really, really dark, which when I first started, I wasn't too thrilled with. I wanted the brighter colors. And it's like I watched my paint schemes change from like these bright colors to this
Yeah, well, it depends.
Dark red, black, dark green kind of dreary kind of paint jobs.
Brian's World War II says we're fancy. It's not so much being fancy. It's just, for me personally, like I said, it's when I paint, like especially the ultramarines, if I primer them this gray that I use, then the blue really just stands out and it really defines the lines. But also, many times I've tried paint without primer on some of the new stuff and the paint separates or whatever. So I just found it easier. It's like the metal ones. I got, metal figures and stuff too that I've painted, but I just like to give them a light coat. Well, this hasn't been coated. I mean, this is just all heavy. It's a heavy, really heavy tank. It's all metal Tiger, but you got to have something for the paint to stick to. It just seems to go on better.
I mean, I technically primered Keegan's, oh God, what was that vehicle for his Voltan?
The one that started with the S.
Sigitar
or something like that.
Something like that. I mean, but I pretty much painted it black, so I just primed the whole damn thing in black. So I cheated.
I do it just because my paints stick better to me. Yeah, you can wash. Tim's right. I mean, you can wash the residue off in paint, and that works. And if it still looks the same from then, that's cool too. Like I said, it's just kind of a preference for me. That's just only what I do. But I'm not paying, $17, $18 for a can of, Citadel spray or something. I just go get the Rust-Oleum 2 times coverage. It's about $4 something a can, and I mean, you can do a god awful amount of miniatures with it. So I did, in all fairness, paint this last batch of Marines out of that starter box with just simply with no primer, and I'll tell you what, that contrast paint just kind of wanted to slide off. It didn't want to really stick to the plastic. The metal miniatures are, you're right, Weird World War II, you can just paint over them. The only thing I hate about that is if you miss a spot, then you're done and then everything dries. There's this bright, shiny little spot you got to go touch back up.
It's kind of why I don't like the contrast. Because if you touch something with that contrast or try to do something over it and mess up and draw a little extra, you have to go and try to fix that spot. If it's supposed to be a spot kind of like in a light, you get kind of SOL because of how dark it gets.
Charles says he just primes the hard plastic and metal figures, yeah. Depends on what the company gives you. I've ordered stuff online that before I painted. You sure as heck had to wash it with soap and water because it gets all that stuff off when they cast it.
Oh yeah, Bones figures, they're really bad like that.
Yeah. No primer needed. BS. Doesn't want to stick.
Yeah, the Bones figures were always really bad. You had to wash them.
But they do have some cool figures. Yeah, washing your stuff, it works. Weird World War II, yeah. I see what you mean by they're dirty. You order all those exotic models. So you gotta wash them so that your other models don't get, affected. Tim says, yeah, that incident with the Tamiya model. Yeah, you're better off washing them all. I just learned with GW stuff, if I primer them, it just works better. Other stuff, I will, depends on where I'm getting it from, but I'll take it to the sink and wash it. Just set it in the dish drainer and let it dry overnight.
Yeah, he's tried sneaking models that way too, and
What?
forget that they were in there.
I don't sneak no models. I don't really forget. If I got to go to work, I got to go to work. They're going to be okay drying themselves off. All righty. Boom, 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 boom.
Walk around games. Hello.
Hello, Walkabout Games. It's Walkabout, babe, not walk around.
I said walkabout. All right, paintbrush in my mouth.
Mm-hmm. How are you doing? We're just finishing up. I'm just finishing up a bunch of 15 millimeter stuff over
Where's
here.
your cup? Why am I cleaning your brush?
Because I can't find my cup. I think I took it out to the kitchen
Oh.
to get more water. Oh no. What the heck? Somebody.
Oh, the screws from the AC.
That was you.
I'll just move the screws.
That's okay. It works. It works. So you still working on your bases, Charles? That's what I got to do with these little 8 figures I got in 15 millimeter. I was going to put them on the wood bases, but I don't know. I kind of also have to figure out how I'm going to group them in the game I want to do. Is it 2 at a time or, 3 at a time or whatever? So I have to try to figure something out there for them. Because just one on there will be too big.
What about those little round ones?
Those would be okay per figure, but the bases need to be just a little wider. Oh yeah, there you go, Charles. I mean, if that's how it works for you. Yeah, Brian from World War II, the Tamiya kits are really nice. That they are.
And Annex, David's in here.
Hey, David, how are you? Good afternoon, sir. He's been busy as heck.
I'm glad he jumps on.
In Facebook, who's that there? Well, on Facebook. Hello. I'm glad you had a chance to get on and say hi. You have to look at it on the phone and see what it says.
Don't say anyone.
Oh, it'll show up.
Okay, that's weird.
Oh, it's Linstar. That was me. He said, well, hey, Linstar, I don't know. I don't know why it did that.
It's still showing that no one's in there.
Yeah, it's Facebook. I don't know.
Huh.
And Axe was up in the Yukon the last couple weeks. Nice. Was it work, Axe, or was it just
Funny games.
all sorts of vacation time?
Everyone's so excited. Oh, you're fine, Johnny. It's Facebook. Who knows what's going on?
Walkabout. It's all. Oh God, Mutt's in here. Yeah, yeah. He's in here. He likes to come in here and prod Ashley to paint more and more.
And I'll paint at my own damn rate. He can bite me. Oh wait, he has to drive about what, 2,000 miles?
Something. All right, David. So as you got vacation time.
Good.
Hell, everybody deserves a vacation.
First one since 19. Wow, 5 years.
There you go. Prospecting for gold. Charles thought that's what you were doing out there, David.
No, that'd probably be Brian, Mini Warmutt.
Is he eating tacos? You know what, Walkabout games? Very possible. There's been multiple times we've done Zombicide games with him, and he's
munching down on
he's
tacos.
had to turn the camera so we didn't stare at his nachos or tacos. But not this time, he says. Okay.
Oh, wait. Hell's froze over. Minnie's not actually eating?
He doesn't always stack.
On our shows he does!
You gotta fill up your walls with the gold bricks. And it was nachos, he said, not tacos. Nice. Nachos are good. And Johnny says he's been on vacation since
19.
Wow. There you go. I wish I could say I've been on vacation for a long time, but I really haven't. So, and if I try to hide, people tend to find me. So I just kind of gave up.
Pretty
on all
much.
that. Yeah. Gold bricks, though. We got to go back to that. David, if you got a bunch of Yukon gold, more power to you, sir. You're going to need it the way the starter kits are going up everywhere. So, trade your gold bars in. Woohoo. All right.
Yeah, the way freaking miniatures are going up, it would be on the street begging for money to get more miniatures.
Yeah.
Damn crack addiction. Well, it'd be plastic addiction.
Plastic. Oh, David says he picked up one of the fancy new Horus Heresy Legion Astartes battle group today. Nice. Very fancy.
Then I expect to see an unboxing.
Yeah. Do the unboxing when you can, sir. Tim saw that taco stuff on it, but it wasn't for dinner. It was one of his wife's notes to remind her of things. Oh man, that would suck. That would suck. Weird World War II. Yep, 3D printing. Pretty much everybody's getting into it. I remember when I was talking about it, and nobody was really. Now everybody's doing it, and it's a cheaper way to get your minis, especially if you're doing like all the off-brand stuff. Yeah.
Well, with Brian, Weird War II, he does that weird stuff. So you can find the free STLs for those weird kind of prints, I guess would be the right wording for it.
Johnny says he's not going to wait for the paint challenge. He's going to just paint while he has the bug. Yeah. If you can paint when you do. That's why lately I never used to, but lately I'm just while I'm doing the show, just try to touch up little things because it helps. Johnny's going to do an unboxing on the newest Wings of Glory stuff. I want to see that.
Oh, wait, they made new ones? We have to get Wings of Glory out.
Charles, you're not going to buy any more minis this year? Really? There's only like a month and a half left.
Doesn't matter. He's not buying any more this year.
That's what I'm saying. Is that sounds like
now wait until the 1st.
There's not much time left.
Midnight of the 1st.
12/01, 2024. Buy. Click. Yeah, that'll work. Keegan's right. It is a good way to do terrain. We've printed stuff for it.
I'll say I don't see why we couldn't, because all of the
Walkabout games, as he
my brain
so
just went dead on what those are.
He would have to take months off to catch up. Yeah, I bet Walkabout, because once you get it going, and the people I've talked to, even we just had the printer. Keegan would have kept going, but his screen failed, which is apparently a common thing. So once you get on that, you're gonna print and print and print.
Skyrim, those are all 28, but you can use them for 15s.
No,
It'd be a little bit big, but you can.
The castles, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. The castles.
They're castles, but it's going to be.
We have all those castles and walls from Skyrim that we printed.
Hold
on. And we have still the PDFs for those.
Mini Wormut's getting itched to do more trash train. You should, sir. I mean, that's the one thing a lot of people liked watching was your trash train. So, and you got good ideas, so you may as well. Johnny said, oh, it's the balloon wave. Okay, so you're just going to compare that to the original release? That would be a good thing to do. Definitely, I want to check that out. Charles has a paint challenge going on. His own paint challenge, yeah. And yep, Keegan's right. We do have most of a lot of our stuff was 15 millimeter. So the 28 millimeter is easier to like paint and stuff. But since a lot of ours is artillery or historical, I guess World War II, if you want to call it, whatever you'd like to label it. But that's
terrain wise 15 millimeter.
Terrain wise, a 15 millimeter. I want to do more. I want to get more river stuff for river crossings and whatnot and roads. You can print roads, by the way.
I don't think we have a lot other than the Flames of War kind of stuff. We don't have a lot of terrain.
Keegan printed some suburban stuff off the PLA printer for Team Yankee. So there's some of that. The problem is there's not enough in any one category. So and I don't mean this in any bad way, Keegan. It's like a new toy. You start going all different directions. So what we got to do is kind of focus. Okay, we need X amount of buildings for this and X amount of stuff for that, and kind of complete stuff, which is what is hard to do. Mini Warm-Up wants to know what's on your bench right now, Walkabout. David, painting 6mm infantry video. You're still getting views and subscribers. Hey, a couple of the tanks things we got, occasionally here and there, I get a subscriber, and it was an oddball one that got all those thousands of views. And it's just sitting there doing its own thing. Hey, McMurray. Chris paints crazy fast.
Wait. Oh, McMurray.
Actually, McMurray.
They're both in there.
Actually, McMurray, I think you paint crazy fast because watching the challenge that you were in,
geez.
Every couple of minutes you're like, I got one done. I'm sitting here at my desk going, damn, how do you do that? So I think you're pretty fast. Hex.
I'd say Jeff and McMurray, sir.
Damn, Jeff, you're painting 15mm houses as we're talking. Nice. So are they, what kind of houses, Jeff? Like what era? Modern or?
Charles says Hex houses for Gettysburg.
Oh, did he?
That's what Charles said, so I don't know if that's
28mm City of Fallujah, 2004. Walkabout says, "Hi McMurray, I'm glad you're here, sir. What's up? We had a pretty crazy game today, man. We survived, but barely." Oh, so Hex is printing them. So yeah, Once you guys get printers, that's the way to go.
Oh God, Keegan's painting houses or buildings.
He's going to start a 2-day print for 6 buildings.
Oh, print. Never mind.
Well, he's got a print that's going now. When that ends, he will. And yep, Johnny, it's for BattleTech. This little one he has here, I'll show you. It's got a removable top. It came out
It actually came out really well.
I have no idea how he did it. Damn near looks like a resin print. The lines are almost invisible. I wonder if it'll show up better on this one, maybe. You got too much. So that it's for BattleTech.
I'm like, I'm holding it down here where I think people are going to see it.
And the lid opens. So the ones Keegan's working on, they all open. They'll
bigger.
store your dice and all that stuff. Oh, Jeff, Normandy, World War II. Nice. That would be some nice things to have for the table. Mini Wormut says that Jeff threw all of his hex and counter games away. He's a mini war gamer now. Yeah, I don't think so. I think Jeff's not ever going to throw those games away, which I wouldn't want you to, Jeff, by the way, because I still need to learn more, sir. So don't throw them away.
No. We don't need no more games.
That's you, but you're okay. Let's see. Walkabout says he's doing burned out vehicles. Hey, that's cool, Walkabout. Yeah. Oh, 500 games in the trash. Yeah, nope. I don't see you doing that, Jeff. There's no way you could do that. We wouldn't want you to. We do want you to come over to quote the dark side a little bit, but not to sacrifice your hex and counter stuff. You have a lot of knowledge.
So, Jeff, I know you listened. What'd you think of Aliens? Getting off the hex and counter stuff.
Yeah, Jeff listened earlier. It was a pretty tight game. Johnny says that's a cool idea. Yep. So the ones that Keegan found, Johnny, they have all the buildings, the top slide, and some are big enough to carry the BattleTech cards. You put them in, slide the top shut. The others carry dice. Some will carry other miniature buildings in them. So for BattleTech, it's kind of designed, the files he found were designed to put your play stuff into the buildings and take them with you. And then when you start playing, you've got your stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of like Zombicide.
Charles said next year more 15mm cowboys and a bunch of Native Americans. I like cowboys and Indians. That'd be cool. Jeff, you didn't really throw any of your games away, did you? You're starting to scare me now. Seemed like Zombicide. Yeah. It's like Zombicide with a little bit of crack mixed in it.
Actually, Aliens came out before Zombicide, I believe.
Well, I don't know. I don't know when the manufacturer date is, but it's tough because they'll come after you. Oh, good. McMurray says he didn't. Okay. Johnny, Zombicide is good. You're starting Gears and Guns in a couple weeks.
That's the new one, right?
Tim's all, throw it my way, Jeff. There you go. If you're going to throw them away, there's a bunch of people that take them. Charles, you're making ham. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do a really cheap dinner. So you ever see at the store the roast beef and gravy, which runs like $7, and just gonna heat that up in a pan, make some toast, and put it on top of toast tonight with some coffee. Zombicide released in 2012. Many more months says, so I'm not sure when Aliens came out. No, Aliens didn't come out that far back. It wasn't too long ago. Yeah, see, in the movie, Tim, you're right. They were very tough, and it's worth it to kind of watch.
Yeah, released in 2020.
Yeah, I'd say it's only been out a couple years. So there you go, Mini Wormut. Aliens came out in 2020. But if you like Zombicide and you like the movie Aliens, and then you're more likely going to like this because it's just they just pile on you. I mean, I ran out of the chits that come with it, and we ran out of the models.
I'm sorry, I take that back. It was supposed to be released in
2018, but
and then it got delayed in 2019, and then 2 years of delay put it in June of 21 was when it got released.
Your daughters are cooking for you, Charles.
So
You're right, Mini Worma. You don't make ham. It already comes assembled. You just cook it.
well, maybe he had to go and never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
Well, if Mini Worma, you could answer Johnny's question there if you want. Last night, I think it was Apocalypse or something like Zombie Apocalypse from their website. I downloaded that PDF. I haven't looked at it yet.
I haven't even finished the one Zombicides I have.
McMurray's right. He's all, if Jeff tosses his games, Todd and him are going to run a U-Haul and drive out there. Yeah, McMurray, because it would be way worth your money to rent the U-Haul to go get the games. On the other hand, it would give Jeff a nice clean space to start over with. Zombicide came out way earlier, Keegan, back, 2012?
Hold on. I'm looking at it.
Oh, Keegan says he sees it now. That might be good there, Zombicide Paris, right? I don't know. You've already got us into enough. When you get it, we'll have to play it there, Mini Wormwood, if you're going to get it. See, Marvel Zombies didn't really, I don't know, it just didn't kind of really interest me at all. And maybe because, I don't know, it just
So
wasn't.
the Kickstarter started in 2012. That's the only thing I could find.
Yeah, it's been out for a while. Aliens was a much later game.
Yeah.
But obviously the movie was out way before, so. But yeah, so Jeff, as long as you're listening, whenever you want, because this month we're gonna do the Aliens. Same for you, McMurray, or if Todd wants to join, or Brian,
Everyone is welcome.
or any of you.
Well, we have 12, 13 figures that we could play.
Yeah, so it's open to any of you guys want a game with us. You could do that. Zombicide World War II. Now that one I would do. That one I would do. Just to see what was like. Yeah, David, I agree with you. It's not that I dislike the superheroes. It's just I just never whenever they come out with it, it's just like, it just doesn't get me either. So I agree with you. Keegan's right, like 13 figures would run out of cards. So Weird World War II, you think that, are you talking about Dust Tactics? That's what that would turn into? What'd you find over there?
No. Oh, it's just one of the expansion packs?
They're selling for $119 with $3 cash back. Those idiots.
I don't know which
Who's
that
going
one
to
is.
buy that?
But one of the expansion packs is, here it is, this one. Says, get away from her, you bitch.
Yep.
It's,
See,
it's basically what it is. It's that four set and the queen. Is what it is.
But it's the set we already got.
Yeah, we have both of them.
And then the queen. And I already have all that. So.
Yeah. Nope, I'm trying to see if you can't buy.
Charles,
I do want this, though.
I don't know what you're looking at over there.
So it's eggs.
The Hazards and Assets box set. It's all the extra things, the computer terminals, the eggs, and all that. Yeah.
The supplies, things like that, is what I would love.
Charles not interested in zombie games. Well, I always kind of liked some of the zombie stuff till Mini Wormwood drugged me into it. He didn't really force me to play. We just call him our neighborhood plastic crack dealer because that's how he operates. Here, just try a sample. It's just a little sample. See if you like it, and then boom, you're hooked. So yeah. Tim says he's getting that expansion for Christmas. We have all the stuff that's in
We
it.
have
It's
it.
just we bought the alien action, the queen
You can buy them
separately,
separately.
and then the other ones. What was the name of that other kit? It was
I threw the box away. So it's
Yeah.
the queen.
the kits
Here
are
it
kind of
is.
nice to
Right
have.
here.
The expansion,
Solico?
the Saruko.
A Saruko.
Yeah,
Which
so
is the 4.
that gives you the 4, and then the other one,
Which are
gives you
these
all 4.
guys.
Yeah, so you can show them.
So there's that one.
Bottom screen. Yep, there you go.
So that's just Ripley.
Too bad you couldn't put her in BattleTech.
Ripley and Newt. Bishop.
Yeah, it's the end scene of Aliens.
And half dead Bishop. Well, actually,
Bishop.
you can't kill him.
Oh, all right, Johnny. Go have fun with your D&D stuff, sir. Thank you for stopping by, though. We appreciate it.
Yep, thank you. Catch you another time. Oh, do. I know. And then the other one just says Alien Queen.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, they did re-release it many more. They had such a clamoring for it that it was kind of funny.
They have another one, babe.
Yep, that's the
We're in the pipes.
Yeah,
5 by 5.
But I don't think that has the card. Does that have cards with it, or
I do not know.
it'll show you? No, you don't. It's
So
your
that's the
figures
original.
for.
That's the core box. You get those. I don't care about those.
Well, you're getting both 3 sets for $140 is what it's doing. See,
Yeah. Looks like
I believe that other
that's another nude.
expansion's
It looks like.
more or less the.
So I don't know if
It could be for the Aliens RPG because the one we bought didn't come with any cards. It was set for just models for your
just a side table.
table or, using the RPG.
What is it?
A dropship would be awesome, Jeff. I agree with you. I don't know if they have one. But that'd be cool to actually be able to bring into the game. Get a scenario. They should come up with something where you can bring one of those into the game.
I want to see.
Because if they sold it even as a model,
Oh,
people
excuse
would
me.
buy it. But Ashley here, she just, as soon as she gets a bug, she's like runs over and tries finding stuff online. But I don't know. All I know is it's a fun game. So it's worth playing, and the expansions we got are fun. So next week it'll be a like a rescue kind of mission. We'll go off the rules they got and see if we can rescue the people that were captured in today's game. But it's hard to get out of it. What the hell is that?
The thing.
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah.
I might have to go through Gale Force 9 is probably where I'll have to go through.
That's a good idea, Walkabout Games. You could use the Fistful of Lead rules pretty much on anything.
Yeah.
So really, you don't have to go by their rules. But I didn't know they had a drop ship. Do they have a drop ship? If they have one, I want one.
What?
For Aliens, a drop ship.
I don't know. I didn't know they made Doctor Who.
Yeah, that's Gale Force 9 makes Doctor
Well,
Who.
yeah, that's who makes Aliens. It's Gale Force 9.
I know. They make a lot of stuff, man. You'd be surprised.
So, okay, I gotta shut this. Hard to see.
Now she's looking for
All
stuff.
right, 5 by 5.
Keegan's going to try and find a printer file for it. And if you could get one that's correct, that'd be cool. Oh, they do an alien brute. When an alien brute attacks, a character being attacked must roll 2 marine dice.
Taking the highest result for their defense roll.
Ow, that hurts.
Wow.
So that would be worth getting.
Alien guards.
So that would be worth getting. How much is that extra?
I don't know.
Alien Scout. Wait, that moves 8 spaces?
Yeah. Speed 5, swarm is 7. The guard. If an alien guard would be killed, roll an alien dice. If a roll of 4+, it survives unharmed.
And you're rolling a d10. So,
No, this is for the guard.
I know,
it's
but
the
it's
alien die.
But
So it's a D6. The Marine dice is the D10.
So 4, 5, or 6.
It survives unharmed.
Yeah, it's a ship that they landed in. Yeah,
The scouts can break through barricades at a 3+.
that would hurt Keegan.
And then alien stalker. If the alien stalker cannot attack this turn, it will move to be out of line of sight
need to get that one.
of all characters when stay out of sight while it moves. If an alien stalker starts its movement out of line of sight of the character, they cannot use defensive fire against it.
Ouch.
So that one will go into like the roofs and the floors.
All right, hold on a second here. So, Walkabout Games, you said a company had the license before Gale Force 9. They had a drop ship, but good luck finding it. I didn't know they had the drop ship. Now, where's the files at that Walkabout Games? That would be cool if you know that. And you printed out the APC? Yeah. Even many more months. I'll send it to me, Walkabout Games. Yeah. You just piqued everybody's interest with that one, sir.
Oh, this is
that would be fun
Spanish
just to have on the table.
This is the Spanish version, I think, or whatever language that is.
It comes with extra. That looks French.
I don't know. Yeah, that's the core box, though. There's the core box.
You'd have to find that expansion one way or another. Colts has a drop ship, Keegan says. Well, if it's close enough, it'd be kind of cool just to have something on the table. I mean, that would be good. Keegan says, yeah, the 4+ sucked enough. Well, this other expansion, those cards are like, I don't know how you're going to beat it, especially when you use up the resources. But then again, I guess if you're fighting aliens like that, you're going to go through your ammo and other stuff lightning quick, and you can only have so much. That's the whole problem. Paps equals miniatures on My Mini Factory. Can you look that up, Ash?
Hold on.
Thank you, Walkabout Games. That's awesome. Thank you very much. We'll take a look. We'll see if we can find that. Save that page.
All right. What is it?
My Mini Factory. Tons of alien files. You painted a Greek commander in candy cane colors, Mini Warmut. I'm sure that they would be proud of you, sir. You wouldn't be able to miss him on the battlefield, that's for sure.
Here's a stalker print.
Oof.
Flyer.
Alien Swarm Flyer, yeah.
Alien Deli Imploder.
Yeah, in real life, that would just be
Stalker.
horrifying stuff to deal with.
I can get a little baby one.
What?
A chibi one.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yes. Face suckers. Oh, really? They're not called face suckers. They're called belly huggers.
Well, that just sounds nicer and more cuddly.
Screw that. They're a face sucker.
People want to see what you're looking at.
Where? Hold on.
I don't know if that'll work. It's too tall. Mini Warmut says he did it because he was bored. I don't know. That's a pretty bold step, though. Yeah, I agree with you. World War II.
Alien belly blaster set.
It's going to be a face hugger, but they're calling it different things online.
Alien face hugger mug.
Because mornings going to work aren't terrifying enough. Just have a face hugger kind of mug.
I want.
No, I won't think I'd want to drink out of a 3D printed anything because
Probably
of all
not.
that resin and
Use it as something else.
toxins. No, it's all right. Yeah, they don't want to get sued. You're right about that. Walkabout Games, they're just trying to cover themselves, which, I don't blame them. Yeah.
Here's a cup koozie.
Nope, I'm good.
Wow, someone actually printed out the plasma rifle.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool just to have.
Seems pretty big.
Yeah.
They made it realistic.
Full size. Oh, all right. So Walkabout Game says look up Pascal's on the site. So type that name in.
On this site?
Yep. Okay. P-A-S-I-K.
Yeah. P-A-S-I-K.
E-L-S. I'll have her look it up now. See what she finds.
P-A-S-I-K-L-E-S.
Oh.
Nothing.
No, E-L-S. Pask, E-L-S. Huh. She's trying to look it up. It's not coming up over here.
Yeah, nothing's coming up.
Well, I wouldn't even try to get the food grade PLA key, and I still wouldn't want to do it. I just would say, nah, that's all right. Oh, PAPS, P-A-P-S.
P-A-P-S.
There you go.
Pap City.
That says
Why
Pap
is this something that Brian would like?
There you go. World War II.
That would be something Brian would like.
Sexy Pam floors. There you go. Maybe that's not what we were.
No, not what I'm looking for.
Oh my God.
That would scare the living hell out of someone.
An alien shower head. There you go, Weird World War II. Now you know where to go to get some more miniatures. Yeah, I don't know. That just looks gross. I don't think I want that in the shower. Well, how do we look it up then, you guys? Because David just said.
Here we go. Here's one for him. That is literally the freaking aliens.
Wow.
They sexualized aliens.
Yeah, that's the right guy though. Pascal's Miniatures. He's got 10,580 followers.
Oh, that is just hysterical.
It's okay, Walkabout Games. She found it. They do make some interesting figures though. So did you follow him? Go back to that figure. Yeah, that's the guy. See right there? Pascal's Miniatures. Okay. That's who he wants you to look up the alien stuff under. Not the dancing aliens, the
stores, objects, collections, maybe.
So you can buy the prints, or
yeah, you buy them.
Well, no, I mean, or it says $1 a month. I don't know. He has a subscription. It looks like.
Omega.
Brian from Weird World War II. Need to check out the naughty section.
Yeah,
we did Walkabout Games. She got the store name. Yeah, without the kids or live feeds, I know. Yeah, that person's dead meat. You got a bright glare on that screen.
Yeah, it's this thing back there. Okay, so how?
True, David. Sexy Xenomorph, something everyone needs.
Yeah.
Well, why not? I guess a shower head sounds awesome. That would be make it interesting if you had family members or somebody come over to spend the weekend. Yeah, you can hop in the shower and don't tell them. That's quite a bit.
I mean, there's
yeah.
some dead ones. I mean, these are cool looking. I mean, those are Omegas. I don't think that's completely what we're looking. Xenos. There we go.
He's got some cool stuff. You just have to dig around and look at all the files they got. That's a lot of files.
Got a
about.
lot of...
Yeah, could you imagine that, Tim? Yeah, sure, no problem. Tell your mother-in-law just head out, just enjoy the shower. It's warm, and just shut off the hot water so there's only just cold. You go in the back, turn the valve. That way, it's just cold
Xeno
water and an
templates.
alien shower.
I want one. They don't exist, but I want one.
Yeah. How do you know they don't exist?
In the alien world?
Well, that's because they haven't decided to come up with another thing like that, but look at it. That would be trippy. He's got some weird stuff there.
He's got some really cool looking things. Cool. What is this? Xeno's stepmother.
Yeah. She's the stepmom. Yeah. That's pretty big though.
That was just
includes 2 optional tails and a scenic base. Well, his files are really good then, huh? Walkabout Games, if they're good and not corrupted files, it'd be worth it. It looks like he's got such a big following.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be corrupted.
And if they're paying, a lot of them are paying $1 a month, he's at least making a good side job. Some pretty detailed stuff, man.
This one. That's what.
Yeah, Walkabout. It looks like he's got tons of models. Yeah. I mean,
different takes on some of the alien stuff. A lot of different takes up on the queen. Here's a king with the dead queen at on the ground.
That's scroll down. It says alien divorce kit. Because they just don't go through the courts out there, do they, Tim? I'm sorry. I couldn't resist it.
I like that one better.
Well, oh yeah. Once you get hooked on some of this stuff, it's
Royal Guards.
It's gonna be addictive. Yeah, Walkabout Games. They're very detailed. From just looking over here, I'm not knocking the detail at all. Oh well, there's another one for Weird World War II.
Alien with boobs. Oh, it's a succubus.
There you go.
Succubus? Succubus. I don't know. Here's another one.
Yeah, thanks, Keegan. Let's not give her any ideas.
Divorce him alien style.
You don't understand, officer. That's not how we do it off-world.
Aliens with guns.
Well, that makes them even more dangerous. Yeah, nice. Yeah, they are pretty damn detailed.
Predator! Oh my god, I want this just for the fuck of it.
What do you want?
The belly blaster. It was a joke on a couple games or TV shows where they took the alien and made it dance.
Keegan said aliens with guns are just Tyranids. That's true.
Yeah, true. It's a belly blaster.
Yeah, it looks goofy. You got a point there, Keegan. It's a valid point.
Eggs
and all that. Well, at least you can paint them green. You got green eggs. You just need the ham part. Oh, good grief.
Well, that'd be the
Vixen,
motto.
like it's like a stripper alien.
Well, it's attracting other males. So, I mean, it looks like a pretty decent model. If the base comes included. Yeah, base included.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good.
I mean, there's a lot of detail in the models.
Yeah.
We'll have to change, get a bunch of those models, then we'll have to change it to Gamers of Coffee Adult Gaming Night. We'll have to block it off to private invite gaming.
Wow.
A dreamer, all sexy like this guy's got.
Well,
He's got a
it's
sense of humor.
well,
Look at that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches long, 5.5,
It's a big model there.
maybe 6 inches long, depending on how far
And the
that goes
tail,
up
it's all
off the table. I mean, and then it's about 2 wide.
Ugh.
That's
So-
a pretty decent size model.
I'm just kind of wondering, his mind is really out there to get it, so he's got it. Oh, the Stargate stuff. Okay, and Starship Troopers. Are you leaving anymore, Mutt? We'll see you later, sir.
No, Brian's not allowed to.
Oh, Ashley said you're not allowed to leave, so you can leave, but you can't. I don't know how you'll figure that one out.
Have a good night, Brian.
Walkabout game. So let's see. Will you check on
All right. What are we searching now?
Stargate? Just type in
Oh,
Stargate.
in here too?
Yeah, in his shop,
Oh,
because
oh.
his stuff is detailed as hell. So
Okay. Hold on.
may
Let me
as
go
well.
back to his shop.
Yeah.
Okay. So close that one out.
It's the whole pain rent and stuff, Mini Warm Up. But yeah,
Collect.
true, Mini Warm Up. Have a good night, sir. Have a good night. Thanks for coming by.
Cyberpunk, Mechs. Ships,
Click on the
train.
collections. Walkabout says you'll find a ton of it.
That's what I'm looking.
Well, thanks Walkabout for showing us that. The only drawback is now I'll probably have to
Terminator.
honestly get that second job I've been talking about. You got
Black Fridays.
oh no. Ashley sees things that she wants to get. It's Predator! I gotta have a Predator. Yeah. You're gonna find a lot of stuff.
Cyber civilians. I don't see anything for Stargate stuff.
Any more about
He does a lot of other ones, but not.
Did you see her face Walkabout? See what you did? She was like, ooh, yeah, see.
Ships. Train, maybe? It'd be under?
I don't know. Tons of Predator stuff, he says.
Yeah, I saw a lot of Predator stuff.
This is a pretty big collection this guy has, so thanks for letting us know. Otherwise, we never would have thought to look for it. Now, I just got to end up getting my own printer, too. I had that PLL one that Keegan's got. Everybody else got resin printers, and at some point.
Well, here you go, babe.
I do understand the words coming from your mouth, Mini Warmut, sir. You said bye, not buy. Oh, I thought you meant bye, as in you were leaving. How am I supposed to buy? Keegan's at home. It's not like I can go over and just take his credit card.
Sure we can.
Oh.
There's your dial.
There's the dialer. Yeah. Holy cow.
So we'll have to try to get that.
Yeah, I'll end up. Well, we don't. First of all, we got to make sure.
Well, we still waiting on that other guy. Well, there's your Stargate.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, we can see how well this one works, and we can always have a fan. And there's your ramp to get into it.
oh, right there. Look. Fans. We always could use more fans. We'll just
Nope.
get some. No? Oh, wow.
That's got some detail.
Do you play any games with it? Nope, but I got a collection of paint and stuff. That's what would happen. You could do. Although my mind could use some of this stuff. Many more was just laughing at me there. try the store button should take you to a better page showing collections. We did. So that's, but she's trying to find exactly where it's at.
It's eggs.
He's got a lot of gates. Okay.
I'm looking. I only seen one gate so far.
The look of your wallet shrinking, where World War II says, yeah. Uh-huh.
But you could do. He does have a lot of 3D terrain for aliens
Yeah, but that would be
that
cool
you
to
can
put
build like
out.
an actual ship.
Yeah, you could put some of that stuff out on the board as going through the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's what we would do, Mini Wormut. Keegan's screen is down on his resin printer. And the the PLA printer I gave him is over there. He's using that one too. He printed that little building with it actually come out really good. So now he's doing some BattleTech stuff.
So let's see what's in Mex.
Yeah, no kidding. Walkabout Games, pages and pages. That's an amazing amount of stuff. And it's, I mean, I don't know how he's designing it because so far everything is highly detailed. If it comes out looking like it does in the picture, then it's phenomenal. Jim says, "Oh, your daughter was studying things for printing, but well, sometimes people like to do that. Just study a subject just because."
I mean, I was printing things out quite a bit with that PDL or PDL.
But hold on,
Wow.
Tim. See, if your daughter's studying, just tell your daughter, say, "Could you help me then? If Daddy buys a printer, then can you show me how to do it?" See, then she could show you how to operate it. And you have the excuse then to buy it because it would be helping to further your daughter's education. You understand? That's how I would present that. Keegan says probably nobody using Blender. What do you mean, Keegan? Everybody has blenders in their homes. They make frappuccinos and stuff all the time. No, you mean Blender, as in the 3D printing software. Okay. Sorry, I had to dad joke that one. It could happen, Tim. I mean, I'm just learning from watching TV and stuff how to present things to sell to the public. So that's all you got to do. That's it. Just like if you've got a grandchild, a new Xbox system, some controllers and stuff, you got to teach them hand-eye coordination. It's part of being a grandparent to show them the way, right? That's all. That's all you gotta do. Walkabout Game says if you like Predators, yeah, and she does. Then he calls them Skull Hunters.
Yeah, I saw that.
The alien stuff he said is called Xeno War Genesis.
Yep, I found them.
So she found it.
Yeah, he only had actually one Stargate basically, but he does have that dial.
Well, I do have the Stargate. I'm just gonna.
He does have the dial, which would be cool. So
here's my.
He has two of them.
Yeah.
So because there's one there because I typed it in differently.
And there's one with the base right there.
I'd say one with the base.
But what scale? So click on it and then what?
32.
Oh, it's 32. Oh,
It'd be too big.
Well, it'd be okay for maybe like
28s.
Yeah, like Warhammer stuff if you want to find a Stargate. See, that's the problem. Walkabout Games is trying to find stuff in 15 millimeter.
You might, if you could figure out the settings on it, you might be able to shrink it.
Well, yeah.
Or maybe email him and say, hey, do you have... Oh, there's someone who painted one.
That looks like one that could be in like a spaceship or a starship or something.
Yeah.
Like it's on supports.
Well, you could put it up on anything.
Yeah.
But that one doesn't say. But you could probably email him and ask him if he would be able to shrink it down. Here's a different one.
Walkabout Games says a couple things. First, he said there should be 3 or 4 gates. We found 2. And he said he printed it in 15 millimeter for a friend. And Keegan's right. You can downsize it in the slicers. But as long as you downsize it
correctly
and you knew exactly what you were doing, and they're all scalable.
Entrance platform.
Yep, that's the walk up on it. Huh. Oh, good grief, man. This is This is a lot.
Stargate SG-1 caster holder.
Yeah, math. You're right. Walkabout games. But I haven't been able to. Well, when I was doing the printing with the PLA, and then I gave that printer to Keegan. Keegan's had more experience with it. I showed him, Quora and that, so you can bring things over. But I never got to where I could scale stuff. It was one thing I wanted to learn is exactly how do I scale it to a correct size. So I never got to quote learn the math or how to do it on that. Now you can guess at it or upsize, downsize it that way, but there's got to be a ratio as to what to do with it. That I don't know.
Well, this one's set for Warhammer and Necromunda, so this would be 28 millimeter scale.
Yeah. That would work. That would work especially for Necromunda.
Well, it would work for 15 millimeter because you got to think, if you realistically, this thing is going to be massive.
Somewhat.
So I don't see why you couldn't take a 28 millimeter thing and go and use it for 15.
So Walkabout says he uses a scale up. See, I never found one or anything like it, so I don't want to try to tell you that I know anything about that part of it. I knew the basics, and then I wanted to get a resin printer.
Oh, that's a kind of interesting looking one.
That would be good for
like a
Necrons.
water.
That's like a Necron portal or those Eldari portals.
Oh, I mean, here's like a Necron portal.
Yeah. You know what though? Necrons, that looks like the entrance to a can crusher, but they are like tin cans, I guess.
Well,
like
you
Walmart,
got some Necron weapons. You got
slide the can in.
A power sword right here. So
well, if you use 1/100ths, that's 15 millimeter. I know 156 is a little bigger.
56,
but I don't know exactly.
32.
156.
Yeah, 156 is 32 inch.
I know
or
32
millimeter.
is.
Because I was looking at some of those when I was trying to find the cowboy stuff. Yeah, I found a whole bunch of 1 and 56, but they're 32.
Yeah, Tim, them machines were big way back in the day. Yep.
So that's what I'm saying. It would be 15. I think would be just fine.
Things have changed though too, Tim, because like I just have fun with the grandkids. I go, Grandpa, you know how to run a tablet? I'm like, sure. Just need a big piece of stone, and we used a hammer and a chisel back then. I just harass them.
Here's a broken one. 36 centimeters.
Tall, 24 centimeters. So it'd be
Wow.
towering on the table. Yeah, that would be big.
Centimeters? No, not really.
Just got to keep them on their toes, Tim. That's what I do.
36 centimeters.
I always leave them something to think
it's
about.
14 inches. So
that's what I'm saying. That's going to be very tall
big.
on the table. Though there's, some of these would be cool to print, just like put on
14 inches tall.
for the shelf.
That would be massive.
Yeah, he's got some cool stuff there walking
Yeah.
out. So thank you, because we'll have to go checking that out.
No, I'm keeping the page open, so.
Good God. Next week, how come Greg and Ashley aren't on Gamers and Coffee? Well, Ashley found a good deal on this place Walkabout talked about. Now, there went their cable bill money, so no internet.
Damn it, now I can't even think of how to spell it.
You got to look back in the chat. Save it.
No, not that.
What are you looking for now? Are you literally at Amazon? Now they're going to watch what you're shopping for.
Yeah, man.
All right, Charles, go have dinner. That's what we're going to have to do here in a little bit, too. How come Keegan's electric bill went up? Looks at Ashley. Because now we have to run a cord to your house down the street. Yeah. when your wife says I didn't buy much, but then you're waiting for Amazon, you hear a semi backing up, and all you hear is beep, 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 then you're in trouble. Then they look at you and go, "Oh, you're not Minnie Warmutt. We thought the shipment went here." All right, you guys. Everybody's got to go. I understand, and we didn't realize it was 5:30 our time already. So, thank you, Walkabout Games and Minnie Warmutt and Weird World War II and Charles and Tim and everybody that showed up. We appreciate it. I will divide the 2 scales by 2. Okay. Amazon Weekly. Hey, David, thanks for coming by. And do that unboxing, David. Do that.
Wrong kind of buy there, Brian.
No, Brian knows. He's telling you to buy. Thanks, Brian. All right, when you see me out on the corner holding up a sign, you know why.
Give him the mouse.
All right. Hold on. Here, we're going to actually officially end our live show with our little...
Hold on.
Hold on.
Take this one off. All right, guys.
So go
we
over.
Wrong one.
That's the wrong one.
All right.
Let's try it.
You ready? Because once it starts, I'm ending it.
Okay, we're going to try it. See what you
ya.
think.